YouTube, what up? It's your boy 360 Mac here again. Today, I'm gonna talk about a little about wolfing. I'm gonna do a little short video. Why I feel like it's not a mandatory thing to wolf. And I'll tell you where I'm coming from with this. I got a couple reasons why I don't feel like it's always necessary to wolf. Because me personally, I don't, wolf. The only time I really wolf is when I'm trying to change something, you know what I'm saying? Like after a couple years of waving, my barber cut my hair down too low, so my swirl in the back, in the back of my joint moved. So I had to retrain my hair to lay back down. So when you're going through something like that, it's necessary to wolf. If you want a better connection, it's necessary to wolf. If you want to change the depth of your pattern, it's necessary to wolf. But other than that, if you're not really trying to make no major changes to your pattern or to your hair or anything like that, you don't gotta wolf. So don't listen to people to say you have to wolf to get waves, because back in the day, nobody knew nothing about wolfing. It was I just personally noticed, I was like, because I wasn't taking myself to the barbershop. We talking about like 10, 11, 12, my mom was still taking me, and she took me when she could, you know what I'm saying? So I noticed, damn, when my hair a little longer, my waves end up coming out looking better, but that's if you wolfing correctly. That's another reason I say you ain't gotta wolf. If you're not gonna wolf the right way, then don't do it at all, because you hurting yourself more than if you wasn't to do it at all. So why I say that is, if you wolfing, if you decide you're gonna wolf, and you wolfing with something like pomade, using pomade, or something that's, something to that effect that's not a natural product, you're going to have a lot of problems, only because your hair is only going to respond to that pomade. Like you can't wolf with pomade half the time and then think you're going to be able to go natural right off the bat. You can't do that, because that hair that you already grew is used to that pomade. When you put something natural in it that's not going to have the same effect as a pomade, your hair is going to be like, okay, what's this? I need something that's going to help me lay down. Like I said, that's like a helmet. I don't use pomade. I never use pomade. I'm not saying you can't get waves from using pomade, but I never use pomade. And I've had waves since I was, like 8. So, it's not necessary to wolf if you're not going to do it correctly. Like right now, I'm not wolfing. My hair is a little thicker than what it usually is, But what I do is, I recommend, if you're not going to be able to put in a dedication to wolf, go to your barber. Let's say you get a cut every 2 weeks, every other week. Instead of getting that haircut, quote unquote, just go to your barber. If you want to get a line up, get a shape up, whatever, get a shape up. And then just have them cut down. What I tell my barber is just take down the fuzz. And that just means basically just glide over. I don't even really have any right now. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all get the little frizz just coming out, because I get them too. Just go to him and he'll glide the clippers right over top of it. Cut down a little fuzz, not a cut, just cut the straight hairs, because you don't want to cut off your progress. Now see, when I say don't wolf, people think I'm saying go get a haircut. I'm not saying go get a haircut, just get a trim. Trim off as little as you can, just trim that fuzz. And if you don't have a lot, you can do it yourself. Like what I do is, I got some T-edges right here. I don't even have any clippers. I just take my T-edges and I glide over the top of my own head, you know what I'm saying? And I just do that all the way around. Make sure you got a mirror so you can check out the back of your head, you know what I'm saying? So just glide over it with the trimmer. Done, easy. Or you can cop you some barber shears, the old school joints, and just clip those straight hairs, you know what I'm saying? So if you're going to decide to wolf and your hair is getting frizzy and you don't want to get a quote unquote cut, then you can just trim it down yourself, or use some barber shears, or go to your barber and get him to trim it down. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I don't, I see cats wolfing, and I'm like, to me it's pointless, unless, like I said, unless you're trying to change something. To me, it's pointless. So, and then dudes be getting the helmet hair when your joint be popping out and it look like a toupee. And to me, that don't look good. And I'm trying to look good all the time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of wolfing, haircut, whatever, I want to make sure I'm looking good 100% of the time. So, you know, it is dedication and it's hard work, but it's also dedication and hard work to find out new methods and techniques that work. So come up with your own stuff and stop listening to everybody all the time. I'm just providing y'all information that I learned for myself, and you ain't even got to listen to me. You know, feel free to disagree and everything like that, but I'm just telling y'all what I've learned, you know. But my whole point to the thing is, what I like to do, I like to keep my hair the same length all the time. That's why I say just get a trim. When a little bit of hair grow after a week, trim. A little bit of hair grow next week, trim. You know, I don't wolf. I don't think it's necessary. So for people saying, you know, how long I gotta wolf? I wolf 16 weeks. I wolf 18 weeks. My hair look just as good as somebody that wolf for 16 weeks. Now I've tried it and I've done it with just a soft brush, so you don't need a hard brush to wolf. You know, your hair might be different, but I'm just telling you, you know, what I think. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So until the next time, you know, like I said, just hit me up. You got any questions, follow me on Twitter, visit my blog, you know, all the links is down below, you know what I'm saying? Just check me out. Got any questions, hit me up.